And just like that, we're back again with another update on World Liberty Financial. So let's get right into it and see what's happening with World Liberty Financial. And of course, what we could be expecting as we are going into Wednesday morning. Make sure you guys are following me on X. Link in the description box below. But looking across the board, going into Wednesday morning, we're seeing altcoin market shifting back into the green, which I'm sure no one's really complaining about. But the amount of volatility that we're seeing recently is a lot. And again, I'm sure if you've been following the channel regularly, you guys know what I mean by that. But World Liberty Financial up about 4.6% right now, with the price currently sitting at 14.5 cents. We're also up about 4.3% in Bitcoin comparative and about 2%, on the ETH side. Valuation approaching 4 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at 300 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So as I stated to you guys before, dominance has been literally all over the place. Let's give it a refresh live because I don't know what's going on the charts. And you can see for yourself, we're literally like bouncing back and forth, which of course, believe it or not, can have an impact on the altcoin market. We've been several times retesting about 60% and, making our way down to that 58.93% yesterday, picked up again. So you guys get the idea as to what I'm really saying. But again, you want to see the dominance pushing, to the lower end, which again, it's trying to do. Breaking below, where we are currently can take us back down to the 58.92% where we were just yesterday. I think that would be a good sign for altcoins. So let's keep that in mind. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, Bitcoin again still remaining within the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. As of now, the price of Bitcoin has not closed below the 23.6 after we saw that major wick. What I mean by that is we did come close, below the 23.6 fib zone, but briefly the price was able to rebound very fast, and we saw that happen just yesterday as well. We retested it and rebounded once again. So as of now, the price is remaining within the 23.6 fib zone, but we still got to be very cautious and keep an eye on Bitcoin very, very closely, because when we were sitting at 116,000, I was saying there's still a chance for us to see this downside. And again, look at that, we did end up seeing that. But as of now, the 23.6 is still something we're remaining in. But that does not mean we cannot go lower, and that's something obviously we're going to keep in mind. Again, 23.6 support line, very important. Breaking below here opens the door for us to see some of these lower levels. But as of now, World Liberty Financial sitting at about 14.5 cents, as I stated to you guys before. So let's take a look at the closer time scale. So you can see for yourself, since breaking below the 17.5 cents price point, the price of World Liberty Financial has not been able to make its way back up to that key range. So, but as of now, though, you're starting to notice resistance forming here. And again, this is a new project, so we got to work with what we have here. But you can see for yourself, around 15 cents tends to be, seems to be like a resistance for, World Liberty Financial. We retested it like literally 4 different times and, have seen a rejection. But, it's ranging quite nicely around this level, kind of consolidating within this range. Exactly, what you want to see happening. You definitely don't want to see the price, pushing back towards these lower levels. And as of now, breaking below 11.1 cents, there's not much support. So, this wick could be filled. I got the question from someone when the initial pullback happened. Not a lot of coins will see that wick filling in, unless, of course, Bitcoin just see a major flash crash once again, and we see wide range of liquidation again. But again, coins that don't have much support to support it can. And in this case, World Liberty Financial is one of them. So there's not much support below the 11.6 cents. So this is how important it is for World Liberty Financial to find a ground for itself. Most importantly, push back up to where it was prior to this retracement. Let's give it a refresh live and really take a look at where we currently are sitting. So if you're looking at the price of World Liberty Financial here, it is obviously trying to break towards the upside, but we're still sitting at around the 14.5 cents. Resistance is around 16 cents. Very, very important for us to push back up to that key range. It is a move of about 12.89%. So not a big move, to be quite frank with you. If dominance is able to break, to 58.92% and push even lower, and Bitcoin were to push back above 117, which of course is the confirmation zone, I do believe that World Liberty Financial could make a massive reversal quite fast, and that's my own personal opinion, of course. But we could still see some choppiness, and we've seen that about 5 days in a row at this point. Still, market hasn't really made up its mind as to the major reversal that people are waiting for. And again, it goes back to what I said. Market makers are going to step in the way. If people are going to think one thing, then you're really going to see market makers come and really try to manipulate the markets a little bit before we could start heading in. Again, that did happen. We saw about 700 million got liquidated yesterday again. So again, the numbers are right in front of us, but we're going to take it one step at a time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.